Hello and welcome to another Spectrum Geeks video. My name is Dale, and in today's video we're going to try and make this dark storage space I have much brighter with these Govee Downlights. So thanks for tuning into this video. So as mentioned in the intro, we're going to take a look at these, the Govee String Downlights. This is the white version, and the reason I've decided to go for these is in this little storage area that I've got in my new build. It's basically a small long cubby hole, and there's power in there, but there isn't currently any lighting circuit. So I thought these would look quite cool and aren't a permanent fixture because I can connect them to a plug, but they stick on with 3M tape. And the other advantage of these is that you can cut them down to length as well, based on if it's too long or too short. And I'm also going to pair it with this Govee outdoor motion sensor. I'll cover this in a separate video, explain why it's an outdoor one that I'm using inside, but yeah, let's go into it. So obviously in the box we get the standard things, a little bit of a user manual, a quick start guide that has some information on how you can kind of chop things about a little bit. Then we also get the power pack, which comes in this slightly smaller box. And as with most products, we've got a different couple of options in terms of the length of the cable. We can't cut this down, unfortunately, but in this situation it's going to be quite handy. So here in the UK, 3-pin plug. Obviously if you're going to have it in Europe and US, you'll have a different one. It already comes with some 3M tape that goes on the back to stick the on-off button. But obviously we can control all this with the app. And I've got quite a few Govee products already, and more that I'm going to install in this space as well. And then in the larger box, as we have here, we have all of the string lights. And as you can see, they've got 3M tape on the bottom, and then these LED lights just here. So let me get them out of the box and then we'll go through things in a little bit more detail. So this is it out of the box. There are 15 of these string lights altogether, but as mentioned, we can cut them down. So this particular pack is the 3-meter length pack, which is what, like just over 9 foot on that. And they do a 5-meter version as well, but 3 meters should be just about perfect for where I'm going to try and install these. And hopefully it works quite well. But in addition, obviously for the long cable that you've got to connect things up to, you do again have some replacement 3M pieces and some kind of cable clips on the wall, which I will need as well, because I'm going to go down the side of the wall into the plug socket. Another thing to notice about these is that they kind of only can be fit in one direction. So obviously when you attach these to the wall, they're not like on a swivel or anything. So for me, I'm going to be attaching them on the wall, kind of this angle, if you can kind of see that, and it will shine down the wall to where I'm going to have some storage in the future. In terms of kind of running power, with all 15 of these on, I think it consumes around 11 watts, so pretty low energy consumption, and when they're off they consume 0.5 watts, so in standby mode. And again, we'll have a little look once they're installed, but as with all Govee products, obviously these are full RGB. You can change the different colours, different effects and things like that. I'm not sure if these ones respond to sound and things. I don't think they have that option on this box. It doesn't seem to have a microphone port or anything, but again, for me, this is just to give light into a small space that's going to be obviously done automatically with that motion sensor. So let's chat in. I'll get these stuck into place and then I'll come back and show you what it's like, because it's going to be difficult to film in there because it's quite dark. I actually just thought it's probably a good idea if I plug them in before installing to make sure they're actually working. You can probably already see these lights are quite bright. I've got them on the ground, so apologies for the mess. This is still a work in progress here. The dog beds all over the shop, but yeah, you'll have a little look to see how bright they are as they go through their little RGB colour range at the moment. Okay, so that's them, all 15 of them, just cycling through the colours now they've had power to them. So what I'm probably going to do, I'll bring it up on this side. I will connect it up to the app, and so we can kind of install, recognize them, and then show you a couple of the features once we get them all installed into the cubby hole, which already a little bit of light from them, and there's more Govee products and things over there for the future. Okay, so as you can just make out, they are installed. We're still in the disco version, so in the moment I'm going to open up the app and install and configure this. Basically what I did is I probably could have come just a little bit closer on the one side, but had these all angled all the way down. I think it's working really well, and actually it's lighting up this space absolutely brilliantly. The only thing I can see now is quite a few imperfections of the painting I did in here, but this is a little storage hole, so I'm going to try and make sure I can ignore those for a little bit. So let's install the app. Obviously, if you've not got the Govee app already, you will need to install that. Obviously, I've had the Govee app for a while now, so I can open that up, and we can go to add, and we have the down lights. So we've got 3 meter string downlights. That's detected them. So just do a quick short press on and off of those. And there we go. So we will call these office storage room. Have I cut the device? So again, if we've altered the length, he wants to know that. So if you're doing any of the patterns, you want to change that. So no. Then we input our Wi-Fi information. Okay, then once connected to your Wi-Fi network, we now obviously have full control of it. So right now it's in color mode. So again, we can turn it on and off at the top there. So off, turn it back on, and again we can go into some options. So if we look at color, whole light management, we have gradient options. It's hard to show on here. Go to scene, you can select forest. So we're kind of in a greeny kind of blue area. It's hard for you to see it, I think, on the camera. For this, we can select sunset glow. So just adjust the camera so you can see this. We can select aurora. So there is some funky things that we can do with this, and also if we wanted to, it does have the music option apparently, and an AI option as well. But what we can do is you can, if you want to, select your own individual colours for each one of these. So again, if we go here, it's now all white, except for some of them are going red. So just following that round. Just on there, and again we can just tap that again, change it back to white, and now they're all white. So I'm really impressed with how much it's lighting up this space. Don't know if you can tell, but it just makes this an actual usable space. So I'm hoping, as I mentioned, we'll cover that in a separate video, which I'll make in a moment and then upload, to have the sensor up there, so as I walk in, we know what we're doing. So hope it's helped. There's a few videos on these products, but just a different use case perhaps if you hadn't thought of just having them as pure decoration, also have them as a functional item like we have here. So I'll probably work out some kind of design that I'd prefer, and then yeah, have it set up to automatically come on. Thanks as always for watching. Please like if you have done, consider subscribing if you haven't done already, and I hopefully will see you on the next video. Take care of yourself and goodbye for now.